Spin Firearms here, and today we're going to do a review of the Glock 26, specifically the Gen 3. First, we'll start off with reliability. I've had zero issues with any of these Glocks that you see on the table or any of my Glocks in my safes. I have 12 Glocks and I've had zero malfunctions. I've only had malfunctions with polymer 80s, and that's because some sketchy parts and stuff like that, but once I swapped out ejectors and stuff like that, it ran smooth. And when I carry a Glock, I carry right here my stock Glock, and the only thing I change out on it is the sights to much better sights, because let's be honest, Glock is terrible sights, and the back plate just for some fun and just for a look. I usually carry it with the 12 round magazine, but when I need deep concealment, I'll throw in a 10 round OEM. Always use Glock mags. But if you go to the range, you can throw in a 33 round magazine, you can throw in a 17 round, a 15 round, or for instance, if you throw a light and a laser on your firearm, you can go ahead and throw a 15 round with an X grip, and there you go. You got a nice home defense setup that feels like a full size and shoots like a full size. I shoot the Glock 26 better in mostly all firearms, and it just seems to be perfect for every single role. All you got to do is change out the magazine. A lot of people don't like Glock, and they say that there's a lot of issues, but to be honest, every firearm brand has had issues. Doesn't matter if it's SIG or Springfield, doesn't matter what it is. They've all had issues. But it seems like even if I build something completely from scratch, like for instance, I just bought this frame online for about $75, threw an Apex trigger in it, stainless steel slide that's aftermarket barrel, the rest Glock internals, and it runs smooth. Same with this build right here. This ended up being about $400 even with Glock internals. Never had an issue with it. Right here is a polymer 80 upper with a Glock lower. No issues. It seems like as long as you're using OEM Glock internals, you will have zero issues. And the main thing I have to say about Glocks is the sights, and that's not a big deal. You can get cheap night sights for $15 online, or you can go all out and get $150 sights. But the aftermarket is there. You can basically get any part, any size, any color, doesn't matter what it is, any configuration for a Glock. You can find it anywhere. You can get it on eBay, you can Google it, and you'll find a million websites with it. And I think that's what draws a lot of people to Glock and polymer 80s, is that you can just build whatever you want. And it doesn't necessarily have to be your main carry gun or home defense firearm. It can just be something that's used for fun in the range or target practice, and that's exactly what 4 of these builds that you see right here are for. I carry completely stock Glock when I go, and I've had zero issues with that. I have about 2,000 rounds through this, and about 500 through this one, and then about 1,000 or more through all the others, and zero issues. I know we're gonna have a bunch of people under this video saying that Glock is terrible and all that, but a lot of us know differently. So that is why I think a Glock 26 is the best firearm. It's the most versatile. You can flex into any role, from home defense, throw a 15 or 17 round mag in it, all the way down to deep concealment. It's one of the shorter firearms that still holds 10 plus. And also, I just gotta say it, one of the most reliable firearms that's out there. This Gen 3 has been more than proven to spin out for 10, 15, maybe even 20 years by this point. And it's flawless. I love this firearm, and you may think differently, but it doesn't change how well all of these have performed, and also it doesn't change all the other Glock fanboys out there that carry these on a daily, and they've performed and stepped up in certain situations. So that's my take on the Glock 26. You can take it or leave it, but yeah, that's that.